everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is Monday the 24th of January and today's vlog is going to be a weigh update. It's going to be my meal plan for the week, and it's also going to be a partial shopping haul. So the reason why I'm saying it's a partial shopping haul is that I dropped my son off at football. I have an hour to do the shopping. I took Alyssa, which is my 11-year-old, and I also took Kobe, who's 11 weeks old. And I just tried getting round Asda as quick as I could with my shopping list. The kids were absolutely perfect, so it wasn't them. It was just a case of trying to cram in far too much in such a short space of time. So I've got almost everything that I need for the rest of the week. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a click and collect from Asda again. I have started recently going to Aldi, but where my son plays football was really close to Asda, so it was just easier to nip to Asda instead of trekking across town to go to Aldi. So yeah, I'm going to do a click and collect for tomorrow, and then what I'll do is I'll pop the rest of the shopping haul on tomorrow from the click and collect, and I'm also going to go to Home and Bargains because I just need to stock up on some Slimming World things like the skinny chocolate dips and stuff like that. So I'll tie both them two in together and I'll post that tomorrow. So like I say, it's not a full shop for the week, it's just like, yeah, I'd say about a 3/4 shop for the week. I do have quite a few bits in already, so that's why I've meal planned the way that I have done specifically, so that I'm using up stuff that we've already got in the freezer and the cupboards and the fridge and stuff. So yeah, that's why I've done what I've done. So what I'll do is I'll start with my shopping haul, and then I will move on to my meal plan, and then I'll tell you about my weigh-in on the very end. Just like I said, just tying the whole vlog all into one. So I've separated everything out. I've got SIN values for everything that needs SIN values, healthy extra items, and I've also separated it all, speed foods, healthy extras, free foods, and anything that's SIN'd as well. So I'll go through it in that kind of order. So I'm going to start off with the speed foods. Just remember though that if you are watching this at a later date that isn't today, which is Monday the 24th, then Slimming World are always changing SIN values for things. So please, 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 just to protect your own weight loss, make sure that you do definitely double check what the SIN values are. But, you know, it's there or thereabouts. So just double check, because I don't want you to scupper your own weight loss. So yeah, I'll start off with the speedy stuff. So apologies if it's a bit crinkly. The noise, that is, not the actual food, although some of it probably will be. So I've got myself a couple packs of cherry tomatoes. These are speed, like I said. Asda's changed the packaging. I've not noticed that kind of packaging before. I've got 2 packs of those because we do go through them very, very quickly in this house, because we've always got salad with absolutely everything if you've seen my vlogs. I've also picked up 2 packs of blueberries, again a different style packaging. 1 second, I can hear Kobe crying. Sorry about that, he was demanding a bottle, so my husband's feeding him now. So yeah, so I got up to the blueberries, so 2 packs of those. They're speed as well. Excuse the nail varnish, it is getting redone tomorrow. And then I thought I'd fancy a change, so I got a couple packs of these romaine lettuce. So I've got 2 packs of those, again speed. Normally I always get iceberg lettuce, but like I said, I fancied something different, so I picked up 2 packs of these. They're absolutely huge, and they're only £1 a pack as well, so I thought I'd get them while they're nice and cheap. A pack of carrots, again speed. Like I said, all this lot is speed, so I'm not going to keep saying speed over and over again. I'll just let you know when I switch on to any free or SIN'd or healthy extra type food. Picked up a pack of Royal Gala apples. Again, all the packaging seems to have changed. I quite like it actually, it looks nice and fresh. Pack of 6 of those, super, super red. Can't wait to eat them. The redder the better, they're always nice and sweet. 2 cucumbers. Got those, and I've also got a pack of sweet peppers, which has a yellow, an orange and a red one. I personally like green ones. I do quite like that bitter flavour that you get with the green peppers, but no one else in my family does. So I always end up getting the sweet peppers instead. Otherwise they won't eat them. And they definitely need to eat them, so get the sweet ones. Pack of red onions. I tend to always get red onions instead. Red onions means that there's more like antioxidants in them, so a little bit better for you than the white ones. And I find that they just have a nicer flavour than white ones do. So a pack of red onions, and then finally just a bag of oranges. So tangy tangerines, if you can see that okay. And a pack of them. So that's what I've got, that's all the speed foods. And then moving on to the free foods, I've got a pack of bananas, two packs of grapes. Again, you can see all the packaging's changed. A pack of kiwis, the nice and soft ones already, which I hate waiting days for them to ripen. Same with the bananas, they're a bit green for my liking. I like them best when they've got little spots on them, because that means all the sugars come out. I've also got 2 packs of lychees. Now I'm only showing you one because my daughter has already eaten one of the packs. She absolutely loves lychees, but so do I. And these are a free food too. Some non-fruit or veg type items, but I've got a pack of ham. Again, I don't eat red meat, so this won't be for me, but this type of ham is free from Asda. This is for my husband and the kids. And then I've also got a pack of carved chicken as well from Asda, already cooked. Again, free as well for that. I'm making quesadillas this week, so that chicken's going in them. So that is the free food that I've got. And then moving on to the healthy extras, I picked up some of these Ryvita currant and seed and oat crisp breads. A little bit on the sweeter side, so a nice sweet snack necessarily instead of having a savoury one. These ones are 2.5 Syns each, or you can have 3 as your healthy extra B. And then I've got the normal dark Ryvita as well. These are 1.5 Syns each, or 4 for your healthy extra B. And I do prefer the dark flavour instead of the normal flavour. It just, I don't know, I like the taste of burnt toast as well, and I think it's that kind of burnt flavour that you get with it that is the reason why I like it so much. So moving on, I've got 2 packs of the Laughing Cow triangles. You can have the full, oh no, there's 8 triangles in it. You can have 6 of these triangles as your healthy extra A, or they're just 1 Syn each, which 6 triangles is absolute tons. So if you're making a soup and you throw all 6 in, it'd be such a creamy cheesy soup for all 6 for your healthy extra A. So definitely on to a winner. So I got 2 of them. They again was only £1 a pack, so that's why I picked up 2. And then I've got just normal mature cheddar, which it is 30 grams for a healthy extra A. And then I've also got the 50% less fat from Asda, which you can have 40 grams of this for your healthy extra A. Sorry, that was the dishwasher closing, I was leaning against it. I would have thought you'd have got more, because I know the Tesco one, when it's the 50% one, you can have 50 grams. Or at least I think that's still true. I might not be sure. Correct me if I am wrong. So I was surprised that it wasn't more, being a higher percentage of less fat, but hey ho, still 40 grams is good. And then I've got 2 packs of the cheese slices. We love plastic cheese in this family, well, all of us apart from my husband. So I got 2 packs of those. Ignore Alana, she's shouting in the background at something. You can have 3 of these as your healthy extra A, or the 2 Syns each. And then these, which I didn't expect, strings and things. I've got them for my daughter for a pack lunch, and Alana loves having them for her lunch as well. You can actually have 2 of these as your healthy extra A, or you can Syn them at 3 Syns each. So yeah, I was surprised about those because I didn't know that they were a healthy extra. So yeah, happy days. Now, something that I didn't get from Asda, I got from Group earlier on, is my all-time favourite hi-fi bars. I just thought I'd show you it because I'm showing you my healthy extras now. So the hi-fi bars, you can have 2 of these as your healthy extra B, or you can Syn them at 3 Syns each. Absolutely gorgeous. They're my favourite. You'll see me eat them all the time if you watch my vlogs regular. And then these ones are brand new that are out. They are the triple chocolate ones, so I picked up some of these as well. But the same rule applies. 3 Syns each, or 2 is your healthy extra, be choice. So yeah, sorry, I should have said all the cheese. Did I say? I don't know if I did say. All the cheese type stuff were healthy extra A's. And then the crisp breads were healthy extra B's. I'm not sure if I said that or not. So just to clarify in case I didn't. Keeping with the healthy extras, I've got some whole milk because Alana drinks whole milk and she goes through an absolute ton of it. She's a milk machine. You can have 200 mils of this as your healthy extra A, or you can Syn it at 6 Syns per 200 mils. And then what we drink as a family is the semi-skimmed. And again, 250 is your healthy extra A, or again, 6 Syns for the 250 mils. So that's everything for the healthy extras and the free food. The only other free thing that I've got is Pepsi Max, which is a drink. Obviously, she says holding it as a bottle, honestly. Anyway, I'll move quickly past that obvious statement. So yeah, Pepsi Max Cherry, absolute favourite of the Pepsi Maxes for me. Free again. I drink far too much of it. I should really try and curb it and knock it on the head. So I have got plenty of juice and squashes. So I'm going to make sure that I drink those, obviously sugar free. So I'm going to try and up my intake on those. So I'm just going to pause it a second now while I swap it over for the Syn stuff. So continuing, I've got all the Syn stuff now. Some stuff not so badly Synned, some stuff very heavily Synned. The very heavily Synned obviously isn't going to be for me anyway, but I'm showing you it. Just because it's good to know so that you don't either make mistakes of what stuff are when they're so heavily Synned, or you never know, you just might fancy it and think that the Syns are worth it. So again, completely up to you because it's your journey and it's up to you how you use your Syns. So I'll start off with the lowest of the Syns that I've got here, which is the good old fashioned, which every slimming worlder knows them, and they used to be free, but they're now half a Syn each. Might look like a 2 that. Muller Light yogurts. I've got, they were on offer. It was 8 for £4, and I've got 3 banana and custard flavour. I've got just 1 smooth toffee, and then I've got 4 of these limited edition cookie dough flavour as well. Cookie dough flavour yogurt with dark chocolate sprinkles. So sounded really nice. So I thought I'll pick 4 of those up. So hopefully I like them. So half a Syn for all of those different flavours, which is happy days. Moving on, the kids wanted some different kind of yogurts. So I ended up picking up the Muller Corners. As you can see there, the banana flavoured ones are 6 a pot, and the vanilla ones are 6.5 a pot. And then I've also got for Alana some Petit Filou, the larger size ones. And each ones of these are 2 Syns per pot, in case you fancy a Petit Filou, because I do really like Petit Filous. Don't think I'll spend 2 Syns on them when I can have a yogurt for half a Syn, but if I've ever run out, at least I know. Next is some garlic and herb cream cheese. It's 50% less fat, and for 25 grams of it, you can have it for 2 Syns. And it's a 200 gram pack, so it's a decent enough amount for just 2 Syns. So yeah, 25 grams, 2 Syns. And then, similar to what was a healthy extra, but these ones aren't, is again some more strings and things. But these ones, I think the reason why these ones aren't a healthy extra is because they are the pizza flavour. So it must just have something extra in there that knocks it out of the healthy extra category. But again, 3 Syns each, so not too bad, I suppose. But again, I won't be eating those. Can't stand the things. Won't be eating the other ones as a healthy extra either, because I can't stand them. And I've got enough things as cheese to have anyway as my healthy extras. So that's them ones. Moving on, I've got some salami. My daughter absolutely loves salami. In fact, everyone in the family apart from myself loves salami. Again, I'm doing some quesadillas, so they want this in the quesadillas. Salami, and it is 17.5 Syns for the full pack. and it's 135 grams, which I suppose isn't bad at all when you're only having a couple of slices. I don't know how you'd work that out. You'd probably have to divide it. But yeah, so 17.5 Syns for that. I've got my wholemeal bread already in the freezer that I have as my healthy extra, so I've not bought any more wholemeal bread. But they wanted some white Warbies because it is one of the best breads, isn't it? Especially when you've got it with Lurpak butter. But again, that's just far too many Syns. So a loaf of medium Warburtons blue is 5 Syns per slice. Wish they did it as a healthy extra, but hey ho. I've got some pancakes for breakfast time. Again, these won't be for me, these are for the kids. 4 Syns per pancake. When you can do pancakes on Slimming World with your healthy extra, you definitely don't need those. I've got 2 packs of them. And then I've also got some chocolate jammy dodgers. Chocolate jammy dodgers? Choco dodgers. Or chocky dodgers. Anyway, these are 4.5 Syns per biscuit. So I will be avoiding them like the plague, because especially if they're anything like a jammy dodger, obviously chocolate version, then I would eat them all. So I'm going to avoid them like the plague. It's better to not know what they taste like than to devour the full pack. And I would do. Because I think chocolate is definitely better than jam. So they were on offer for 50p each, so I ended up getting 4 packs, just because I do know that everyone in the house is going to absolutely love them. So I got 4 packs of those. And then I got some of this Vivera. It is the shawarma kebab meat, basically. So the plant-based meat. So vegetarian and vegan. It is vegan, isn't it? Let me just... Oh yeah, vegan friendly. And it's only 1.5 Syns for the full pack, and I'm doing kebabs again this week because they were such a hit last time. So I picked up a couple of packs of these. £2 a pack, a little bit expensive because even though it's for the full pack, you can see it's not tons. So I would eat all that to myself, but I suppose you pay for what you really want, don't you? And it's better to be paying £2 for this than actual doner meat, which is ridiculously unhealthy. And can you even classify it as meat? I don't know, but I don't eat it anyway, so thank God. So yeah, I got 2 packs of them. And then finally on the Syn stuff, I'm just looking around making sure. I picked up some chicken tikka slices. These are 19 Syns per slice. Again, not for me. These ones are for my son Kieran. He absolutely loves them. And then I've got some steak slices for my husband. These are 20.5 Syns per one. Again, husband, not for me. They won't be going anywhere near me, although I do love a good pie for sure. So that's what I've got Syn wise. And then other stuff that I've picked up that are non-eatable, but I'll show you anyway because they're on the shopping list. I'll just show you now. Just give me one sec. So the first thing that I got that's in the non-edible category is some Pampers nappies. Size 7 for Alana. They're the pull-up ones because we're slowly but surely trying to potty train her. She's now learned when she is having a wee, when she's having a number 2. So I know obviously with our other children that they've got to recognise doing that first before you can start throwing them on a potty. And she's starting to recognise that now. So hopefully it's not going to be long before she understands to use the potty when she gets that sensation to go. So we're not rushing her by any means. I don't want to make it a battle at all, because we tried that with our son at first because we thought he had to do it by a certain time. And yeah, it just ended up stressful for him and stressful for us. So we just pulled the reins on it. We took our time with it. We really made him feel comfortable with it all, and he actually got it a lot quicker than we thought he would do. So yeah, we did that with Alyssa, worked perfectly. We're gonna do it with Alana, and we're gonna do it with Kobe as well. So Alyssa was actually out of nappies at 18 months old and dry through the night as well. She just one day decided, right, that's it, nappy off. I'm not using it anymore, and it worked like an absolute charm. So Alana's a little bit older, obviously. But we're hoping that she follows suit and that when she does do it, she does it pretty quick. But we'll see. It's not a race, is it? So we've got those for Alana. Sorry, that was a very long-winded explanation of why I've got nappies. But we've got those for Alana, and then we've got these ones for Kobe. I normally always get Pampers, but he's been waking up soaking, even though I'm changing him through the night. I think it's because it's coming up the front. With him being a boy, it's coming right up the front. Even though if you've got kids yourselves and you've got boys, you make sure everything's pointing downwards before you put the nappy on. I'm doing that. He doesn't sleep on his belly, obviously, because he's just 11 weeks old. He sleeps on his back. But yeah, it's coming up his front and it's making him really wet. So I'm hoping a different brand of nappy might work a little bit better. And we have gone a size up as well, because even in the size 3 nappies with the Pampers, it was getting wet as well. So again, another long-winded explanation about nappies. Apologies. 2 other things that I've got is some washing up liquid. These were on offer, 2 for £1.50, and I thought I'll give them a whirl because I've never had them before. Got some shampoo and conditioner. We've gone for the raspberry smell. I nearly said flavour then, smell this time. And we've also got some infant milk as well. Did breastfeed Kobe in the very beginning, but he had a severe tongue tie and he's already got all of his tooth buds through. So I'm not joking you, it was like feeding baby shark. My poor boobs, sorry if TMI, were absolutely, yeah, not good. So I did end up having to switch him onto formula, but I did breastfeed him for quite a while anyway. So yeah, that's for him. And then finally, massive box of Pampers Sensitive, best wipes I've found personally. And so that's everything that we've got so far. Like I said, this is just a 3/4 shop, and then I'll do the rest for tomorrow and pop that on along with the home and bargains. But I can hear Kobe complaining about something else again, so I'm going to go and see what it is. Oh, just like that, he's stopped. I bet he's being fed, that's why he'll have stopped. So yeah, so that's everything that we've got. I can't remember the price, so apologies for that. But what I'll do now is I'll move on to my meal plan. I'll let you know what we're going to have. And then obviously tomorrow's vlog with the rest of the shopping, I'll tie in with that. And then I will let you know my weighing results. So I'll be back in a sec. So I'm just going to quickly go through my meal plan because obviously it's meals. It's quite self-explanatory. I do everything from Monday right the way through to the next Monday. I've not put which days that we're having it on because, again, you change your mind on certain things and you don't feel like certain stuff. So I have just listed the type of meals that I've bought the stuff for and the things that we've already got in the cupboards. So it shouldn't vary too much, but I might already have something in that we fancy instead. So the odd meal might change as the week progresses, but this is what I've planned for us to have. So I'll start off with breakfast. The type of breakfast that I'll be having over this week that you'll see, it'll be stuff like toast with Marmite, that'll be a healthy extra B, cereals with bananas, which again, it'll be a healthy extra A and B, fruit and yogurts, which can be Synd or not Synd, depending on the type of yogurt, and fruit, obviously, free or speed. And I'm also going to make a batch of egg muffins as well. And again, they'll be completely free because everything that's going in there will be free. So that's what we're going to be having for breakfasts. Lunches include jacket potatoes with beans or tuna, obviously served with salad to get plenty of speed in. I've got some tomato and bean soup planned for this week that I'm going to make from scratch. I've also got my salmon rice salad that I've got down on my list again because I absolutely love it and it makes a perfect lunch. I know I had it as dinner the other day, but I'm going to have it as my lunch, so it's just going to be a bit of a smaller portion. I've also got tuna cheese melt on there again because I made it the other day, and again, I've not made that in ages and I absolutely loved it. So I'm not going to make a habit of having them too often because I don't want to kill them off of overeating them. But yeah, tuna cheese melts on there again with salad, which again is your healthy extra A and B. And also a salad platter that I'm going to do. So a little bit like one that I did a couple of weeks ago. But again, once you see what I eat in a week or over the weekend, you'll see what I've done with that salad platter. But it will include my healthy extra A in there because I'm going to be having cheese in it. So dinners, we've got quesadillas served with chips, salad. So again, healthy extra A and healthy extra B in there because I'm going to use the Weight Watchers wrap. And the quesadilla is obviously going to have cheese in it. So that's what I'm going to do there. And then again, these throughout may or may not have Syns in, and again, that'll vary. But depending what I use on the actual day will depend on the Syns, because I might decide to have something extra with it, or I might decide not to. So that's why I've not wrote any Syns down against the meals. I've just wrote whether they're going to include my healthy extra A or Bs. I've also got sausage mash with vegetables and Syn-free onion gravy, some corned bean chili with rice and salad, a lentil and vegetable curry with, again, rice and maybe salad, maybe veg. I'm not sure yet. Depends how much veg I manage to get in the curry, because I might not need anything extra speed-wise on my plate if I get plenty enough in it. And spaghetti bolognese, good old-fashioned one, you know. We all love a spag bol, don't we? So spaghetti bolognese with salad and garlic bread. And again, I'll make that myself using my healthy extra A and my healthy extra B. And then I've also got Cajun chicken pasta with salad and maybe garlic bread again. But the Cajun chicken pasta usually fills me up quite well, that I don't feel like I need the garlic bread. But I've got it there for just in case. And again, that's the healthy extra A and B. Now, I will confess that tonight we are actually having a takeaway, so you will notice that I've only said 6 dinners. I've not said 7, because this evening is going to consist of a takeaway. So basically, Friday the 21st, it was my husband's birthday, and because he wasn't feeling very well, like the whole of the house was quite ill last week, except for me, which is typical because I did all the caring. We decided to put off having a takeaway for his birthday until this Monday for 2 reasons. Number 1, because like I said, people weren't feeling great. And number 2, also so that I could have my weigh in and then we could have the takeaway. So it meant that I get the rest of the week to try and pull it back as much as possible that I can do. Not sure what we're having yet this evening, but I'll obviously update you on my next vlog anyway, what we did go for. But I'm not going to show any pictures of what we had. I'm not going to describe it too much because, again, I don't want to trigger anyone. That's the last thing that I want to do. And this is about weight loss, not me showing tempting foods like that. So I won't be doing any of that. I'll just let you know what we had. So we're having a takeaway this evening. And hopefully it doesn't affect my weight loss for next week. But we'll have to see. But it is something that I'm prepared to happen. Just because, like I've said in the very beginning, that this time round with Slimming World, I am treating it as a journey and it's not a quick fix. And I'm not going to let Slimming World get in the way of life, should I say. If we're celebrating, then I'm celebrating. I'm not going to deny myself, restrict myself or anything like that, because in the real world, you wouldn't, would you? So I'm not going to do that just because I'm on a slimming journey. But again, I'm not going to take advantage, or I'm not going to take the mick out of it and celebrate every single day of the week. So yeah, so that's for dinners. And then desserts, because we all know I love a dessert. I've got fruit kebabs, trifle that you might have seen in one of my other vlogs. I'm going to make that again. Hi-Fi bars as a healthy extra B, because I always have Hi-Fi bars. Yogurts and fruit. Cheesecake. I'm going to make a cheesecake this week. And you'll get to see how I do that. Again, it's minimal Syns and it does use your healthy extra B. I'll leave that there, but I'm going to make a cheesecake this week. And hot chocolate, in case I just fancy something sweet, I can have a hot chocolate easily for a couple of Syns. And then I've also wrote there Syns as well, because I do like my skinny crunch bars, the ones that aren't healthy extras, and the skinny chocolate dip ones, and you know, stuff like yogurts and things that are Syns. So I'll make sure that I use my Syns as well. So that is my meal plan for this week. So like I said, if you catch my what I eat in a week and what I eat in the weekend, you'll see all those meals pop up on that as well. So if you want to know how to make any of them, just let me know and I'm more than happy to film what I'm making. So if there's anything actually out of that you'd like me to film, pop it in the comments down below, and then when it comes to that day that I'm making it, I'll make sure that I film it and I'll pop it on the vlog as well, so that you can see exactly how I make it, or if there's any sections of it that you want to specifically know, like how do I make my garlic bread, or how do I make my Syn-free onion gravy, for example, or the trifle, or the cheesecake. But yeah, I'm going to stop describing things. But anything like that, just pop it in the comments and I'll be happy to do that. So I feel like I've talked a lot. But I am on the final little bit. And this is another reason why I've spreaded everything out and that I'm just doing those 3 vlogs and keeping everything separate, because I am aware that I can talk the hind leg off of a donkey. And once I get going, I tend not to stop. So it just makes it a little bit easier for everyone and for me included. So yeah, so I've been to weigh in this morning. I weigh in at 10 o'clock. Or at least that's when the class starts, but it's such a busy class that it takes ages to get through. But luckily I've got plenty of friends that go, so it's always nice as a social catch up. I absolutely love the consultant, Carolyn. She is absolutely amazing. Been with her for years. So I know people say like Slimming World is just designed to keep you fat and keep you going and stuff like that, but I have managed to lose weight in the past with Slimming World. I've managed to lose 4 stone and at that time get pretty close to my target weight. And the only reason why I didn't get there wasn't because of Slimming World, it was because of me. Because I just went back to my very, very unhealthy eating ways and just ate everything that I shouldn't have done. Yes, Slimming World doesn't teach you portion control, but it's common sense that you've got to limit certain things. Like you can't, as much as they say you don't have to weigh pasta, you don't have to weigh it, but likewise you can't eat a 2 kilogram bag of it and not expect to put weight on. You just can't. It's not realistic. And their whole thing of making sure that you've got at least 1/3 speed, if not more, helps you just naturally portion control stuff that are higher in calories. So yeah, so that is the reason why I didn't get to target before, because I went back to my unhealthy eating habits, eating takeaways constantly, eating fast food, eating ready meals that were unhealthy, snacking on chocolate, just doing all the wrong things, whether it was Slimming World, Weight Watchers, calorie counting, keto, anything like that. I was doing the wrong things for any kind of diet plan, lifestyle plan. So that's the reason why I put the weight back on, not because of Slimming World. The reason why I've ever lost weight in the past is because of Slimming World or because of other diet plans. I've tried calorie counting, that worked. I've tried keto, again, that worked. I've never tried Weight Watchers. 1 second. Sorry, Alana coming into the kitchen. So yeah, as I was saying before, I've managed to lose weight with all those different kind of diet plans. Again, never tried Weight Watchers, so not sure how I would have got on with that. And I've always gone back to Slimming World just because for me, it's the easiest. It's the one that I can sustain. It fits into family life and I really don't need to think about it. And not in a, I don't need to think about it. It can be quite dangerous for me doing that because I can make mistakes. Not like that at all. It's just, it fits in so easy. I don't have to stress myself, measure anything apart from like healthy extras. And yeah, every diet plan fits in with different people for different reasons. And Slimming World is the one for me. So going back to that, I've had a good week. Everybody's seen what I've eaten. If you've caught those vlogs previously, you'll have seen what I've eaten over the week and then what I ate this weekend. I've had plenty enough sins every single day. There's been a couple of days where I had no sins. And again, that wasn't on purpose. It's just the way that the food ended up. Because you can easily have stuff like, you know, a jacket potato without any sins. And you can easily have a spaghetti bolognese without any sins. And that's just the way that the days ended up. So yeah, I've had a really good week on plan. So I was hoping for a loss. You always hope for a loss, even if you've been bad. You hope for a loss as well, don't you? So yeah, I went to group this morning. I stepped on the scales and I was extremely happy to see that I've lost £2. So again, if you've caught my previous vlogs, you'll know that I'm only aiming for £1 every week, because £1 every week is 4 stone in a year. So that's the kind of mentality. Again, it's not a race this time with myself, because again, that's been a mistake I've made in the past, that I've tried to rush myself to target too quickly. So I'm not doing that this time, and then that way I'm not putting any extra pressure on myself. But yeah, I'm really, really happy that I've lost another £2. So here's my book. Let me show you there. So 24th of the 1st, that's today. I'm now 16 stone, 3.5, £2 loss, which means I've lost £9.5 in total. So yeah, super, super happy. Sorry, that was my son coming in then. Honestly, it's like I'm like a crossroad or something. Everybody comes to mum, don't they, every single time. So yeah, so £9.5 off in total. Really, really happy. When she's asked me what I want to lose this week, again, I've only set myself £1, but anything extra, I'm keeping everything crossed because it just means I will get to target that little bit quicker. But again, I'm not pressuring myself. So as long as I get a loss every week, I'll be happy. But there'll be some weeks I know I'm not going to. So maybe even the next one, because my husband's birthday is coming into play. So we'll just have to wait and see. But if I'm really good for the rest of the week, and I say really good, I'm not restricting myself. I'm going to still eat my sins. I'm still going to have my chocolate and my treats and things like that. I'm still going to eat real food. I'm definitely not going to starve myself because, you know, I'm just not one of those people that can go without food. I've tried intermittent fasting before in the past as well. That didn't work for me at all because I just love food too much. I wake up usually thinking of what I'm going to have for lunch. I'm not a massive breakfast person, I will admit, but I am, once I get going, that's it, I'm off then. So I can't restrict myself in the time frames that I can eat. So again, another reason why Slimming World works and fits in with me so well is because there's no time scales with when you eat. And when I'm at work, I do day shifts and night shifts. So again, I can eat during the night and it doesn't affect my weight loss whatsoever. So yeah, so £9.5 down so far, £2 weight loss this week. So super, super happy. And I think I've talked enough. I'm going to leave it there, finally. So it is a long one. Again, I'm learning this new style format that I'm going to be doing, so I will be able to streamline it. That's because I've talked so much. I will be able to streamline it in the future, so they will get a little bit more sharper and a bit more fluid, shall we say. So yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, even if it's been a bit of a long-winded one. And I will catch you all tomorrow because I'll do the rest of the shop. Promise it won't be this long. Promise. But yeah, so I'll catch you all then. If you've weighed in today or you weigh in this week, please let me know because I love to know how people are getting on. And yeah, I hope you're all having a fab day. And I will catch you all tomorrow. So I will see you then. Bye.